Herzlich willkommen zurück zu der neuen Folge unseres NBA 2K15 Let's Plays. Ich bin Rektalyn, ihr schaut viel Weplaygamesforu und wir spielen gegen die Raptors. Gegen Atlanta im Dezember. Und gegen die Nuggets im Dezember. Alles im Dezember. Spaß. Spaß muss sein. Und in der nächsten Folge geht es dann gegen Dallas. Uiuiui, aber heute erstmal gegen Toronto. Ich verstehe das mit diesen Münzen nicht. Sind das dann Schlüsselspiele oder nicht? Aber warum gibt es dann noch 254 statt 371? Ich kapiere das nicht irgendwie. Und könnte man mit einem noch besseren Vertrag noch mehr Kohle rausholen, dass man dann am Ende irgendwie 1000 Münzen pro Spiel bekommt oder sowas? Und dann das Doppelte. Oh mein Gott, du wirst 2000 Münzen bekommen. Oh, das werden Leben, sage ich euch. So, wieder ein Heimspiel.
It's time for some hoops at the home of the New York Knicks. We're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg.
Aber warum wirft er nicht?
You look at the Raptors. This is a team showing a better record this year over last. This was their goal, and it's coming to fruition so far.
I guarantee
Super.
the adrenaline is already flowing.
Super, super, super.
A little bit more to these players than just
Bin echt begeistert.
And Steve, it means more to the fans too. We've got an electric atmosphere in here, just like it always is when these two teams get together.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup.
Lowry, müssen wir aufpassen.
Valanciunas at the pivot. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. And it's Ross in at the three. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Lowry penetrating. And the foul.
Hardaway, was machst du denn? Kannst du doch nicht begatten wollen, ey. Das Problem ist, okay, doch Glück gehabt hier. Nichts mit Freiwürfen. 10 Sekunden schon von der Uhr runter.
Lowry inside the line. That's in there, Johnson with the assist.
Gut gemacht.
Inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
And so here is New York coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
I didn't like the defensive game plan they had going into that one. It just seemed
Rebound.
out of whack, the matchup.
Und kaboom.
And they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
Sehr
It
gut.
was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it.
Ich bin immer noch der Meinung, wir müssen mehr punkten.
After the made shot from Little Gentleman. Valanciunas inside. Bargnani's there. Pocket 6. Rosen dishes to Valanciunas. Rebounded by the Little
Nochmal rebounded. Anthony, du bekommst den Ball.
Here to start out the game. Anthony kicks to Calderon. Outside Hardaway. He dishes it to Bargnani.
Nochmal gereboundet und nochmal gepunktet. Genau so. Wow, 500 Punkte haben wir geschafft. In der Karriere bisher.
Now, Kevin, I'm all for aggressive defense, but they were over the top in that game and wound up in a lot of foul trouble.
Well, Steve, you and I both know it, Kevin as well. There's a difference between being aggressive and being reckless.
Auch krass, wir haben schon 3 Rebounds bisher. Und das im ersten Viertel. Was war das? Fußspiel? Scheiße, Mann. Weil er kann Calderon nichts machen.
Yeah, no question. You look at his assists.
Der hat den ja direkt auf den Fuß getribbelt.
Nice job he was doing of really spreading that ball around.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
3 Minuten 35.
Pocket 6. Valanciunas passes to DeRozan. It's
Nochmal rebounded.
Little General's got
Hardaway does.
in this game. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I caught up with head coach Dwayne Casey. I asked him about the matchup problems created by a player like Andrea Bargnani, a 7-foot sharpshooter. He said he can give us problems, no doubt. It's tough to really bother that shot.
Jawohl. Gut, dass Anthony uns zugepasst hat.
We've got to just get into
Sehr
his
gut.
body, try to make him a facilitator rather than a scorer. Kevin, we'll see if they're successful.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here's Lowry after the made shot from Little General. And the
Oh,
shot
hat's gemacht.
Lowry's got his second basket.
Vor allem hat er die meisten Punkte oder alle Punkte bei den Raptors gemacht, der Lowry. Danke dir. Und den machen wir auch. Ne, Foul bekommen. Noch besser. Eigentlich zu spät, genau. Ich weiß nicht mehr, ob es zu früh oder zu spät ist, aber ich krieg's irgendwie nicht richtig getimed im richtigen Moment. Scheiße. Wo ich gedacht habe, dass der gut gelaufen wäre. Sehr gut. Komm, Hardaway. Bisschen Screen. Stoudemire. Ah, komm, kriegst du noch. Aber wir haben den Ball gut mitgedacht.
Nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
A different look for New York. Smith checked in for Anthony. Iman Shumpert has come in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Larkin in for Jose Calderon. Johnson.
Scheiße, ich hab gedacht, den kriegen wir rebounded.
Vasquez comes in for Ross. Now here is Lowry, following the miss by J.R. Smith.
Aufpassen. Schade, dass Smith nicht gepunktet hat. Ich hätte es ihm gegönnt. 3 Sekunden haben sie noch, er muss bald. Und er hat es noch geschafft, ey. Oh Mann. Müssen Lowry ausschalten und schon haben wir gewonnen. Könnte man fast sagen. Scheiße, Mann. Ja, musste er auch machen eigentlich, wenn man es genau nimmt. Jawohl, nächster Rebound. Smith. Und er hat es gemacht. Diesmal hat er es gemacht. Das ist für uns sehr schön. So muss es manchmal laufen. Johnson outside. Scheiße, er hat gepunktet. Macht nichts. Dürfen nur nicht am Ende so einbrechen. Jawohl, Stoudemire. Sehr schön. Das war ein guter Pass, so hat er das durch die Defense gepowert. DeRozan kicks to Love. Back to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get a shot. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Nächster Rebound. Das war ein gutes erstes Viertel für uns. Knicks out front. They lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Komm, hier kriegen wir hin. Oh, wir sind ausgewechselt. Okay, wir kommen rein. Wir müssen Zeit von der Uhr nehmen, kluge Würfe nehmen. Wir führen mit 7 Punkten. Sehr schön. Danke dir. Upsala. Und einen Foul bekommen. Sehr gut. Sitzt. Sitzt auch. Scheiße. Wir haben 7 Rebounds im ersten Viertel gemacht. 2 Minuten noch im zweiten Viertel jetzt, den wir so lange auf der Bank gesessen haben.
Thanks, Kevin. Little General in the last
Danke.
game against the Timberwolves really delivered. He had 9 points and collected 6 huge rebounds to go with that. Perhaps a performance like this can
Hardaway,
get his team
Hardaway.
on the same page and turn around their
Warum hat er sich denn nur gestreckt, Mann? Er hätte springen müssen, du Kacknapp. Scheiße.
No, he didn't. In fact, he did
5 Punkte
everything they asked
Unterschied.
of him and more. And I think he really enjoys being that go-to guy for them.
Yeah, I think he
Muss mal kurz gucken, was die Katze da macht. Okay, die legt sich hin.
relishes that because he knows he's capable of doing it. He's had some performances that have fortified his confidence in that role.
Den hätte ich nicht machen dürfen. Den hätte ich nicht machen dürfen.
Good place right now.
Lowry drives in. 1:11 left here in the second. Kicks it to Johnson. Back to Lowry. There's the triple.
Oh, scheiße. Ich habe einen rebounden lassen. Müssen gucken, dass wir jetzt wieder rankommen.
Clark, that is the effort they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just on the offensive glass, Kevin, but all over the floor.
Shumpert passes to
Danke dir.
Will General. And it's
Scheiße,
Toronto
Mann.
with the rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
Yeah, no question. If I'm them, I'm definitely going 2 for 1.
Leute, ey.
Jam by
Wie
DeRozan.
lächerlich.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
8:0 Run.
Absolutely
Die haben
hammered
8
it down.
Punkte aufgeholt.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Early kicks to
Komm,
Bargnani inside.
lauf, Junge, lauf.
And here we go. Fast break. Henry's got it. Left side, DeRozan.
Können die nicht die Führung übernehmen lassen, Leute?
Here's Valanciunas.
Und dann macht er einfach einen
That
Korb.
time from Kyle
Führung
Lowry.
an die Gegner. Super.
Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, werden
Here
ausgebucht. Sehr
comes
schön.
Shumpert. They need this one. No good on the buzzer beater.
Hey, Kevin, will Coach Case
Halbzeit. Mal gucken, was der Coach zu erzählen hat. Ich meine, wir sind ja nur mit einem Punkt zurück.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. Something I have liked is our movement off the ball and all the good looks it's created for us. Keep finding those open shots on the floor. Also, we can sacrifice some manpower on the defensive glass in this half in order to have opportunities to get the break started with bodies already headed up the court. This game shouldn't be as close as it is. We're the better team. You know it, I know it, and they know it. Now let's get out there and prove it.
Naja, die Tabelle sagt was anderes. Offensiv-Rebound sollen wir machen.
Closely contested first half so far.
Well, a good quarter for Bargnani. 10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball.
Gefoult, extra Chance, super gut.
Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt.
Jetzt sind wir ja nur 4 Punkte weg.
With Valanciunas at the pivot, and it's Ross
Scheiße.
in at the small forward. Raptors have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Lauf, Junge.
It's
Super.
tipped, taken away by Anthony. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's the screen. Now the feed to Calderon. To the wing right side. Shot
Und
clock at
frei.
6. That's good.
Jawohl.
And that's now 11 points for Little General.
Das war wichtig.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played.
2 Punkte Unterschied. Bisschen Defense zeigen und schon ist die Sache wieder geritzt.
Here's Valanciunas.
Scheiße.
And that one is good with the
Haben wir ihn
extra
zum
effort
Rebound
on the
gehen
glass.
lassen, ne?
Valanciunas has got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors. Here's Calderon. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Right Right side Hardaway. Ross with the steal. And now it's Ross.
Ist doch lächerlich, Mann. Nur weil keiner von denen sich richtig freilaufen kann, Mann. 6 Punkte auf einmal. Wie kann denn sowas sein?
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets,
Danke dir.
it pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
Frei.
Here's Little General. He's guarded by Johnson. No good from Little General. Toronto leading by 6.
Verdammter Kack, verdammter
DeRozan
Kack.
in the corner. He kicks to Johnson. There's the dish to Ross. Feeds it to Lowry. Pass to Valanciunas. Bargnani grabs the ball.
Super.
Bargnani's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Right wing.
Danke. Los, Hardaway.
Right side Hardaway. That one wide
Ist doch
left.
scheiße, Mann. Muss den Korb doch wenigstens machen. Das gibt's doch überhaupt nicht. So lächerlich.
Drops it in from 11 feet. They got on this roll a while ago and they just haven't looked back.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him and he took advantage.
Calderon kicks to Hardaway. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Das gibt's doch gar nicht, Mann. Keiner macht Körbe.
Stolen by Bargnani. Anthony against Ross. They need this one. The shot by Anthony, no good.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Das gibt's doch gar nicht. Das gibt's doch gar nicht.
And now a 10-point Raptor lead. And a new group in for the Knicks. Stoudemire's checked in for...
Ausgewechselt, super gut.
You're up, let's go.
38 Sekunden vor Schluss kommen wir wieder rein. Warum werden wir denn die ganze Zeit ausgewechselt, ey? Sind wir noch 10 Punkte Unterschied.
Toronto leading by 10.
Ist mir jetzt Latte. Wir holen uns den Ball und dann geht's ab.
Vasquez passes to Neal. Dishes it to Henry. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Alles andere ist ja fast schon lächerlich.
From the stripe. That's good.
Okay.
They got on this roll a while ago and they
12
just haven't
Punkte, ey.
looked back.
Komm, lass mich jetzt rein, du Kackvogel. Keine Anweisung, weil der Coach schon wieder nicht mehr weiter weiß. Danke.
Here's Little General.
Foul bekommen, super.
Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the referee's all over that.
Läuft.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Ich guck mir jetzt gerade auf den Arsch, ey. Kurz bevor er so stramm steht, ich schätze mal, lasse ich den Wurf los.
Here's Vasquez. No good there.
Okay, hat er nochmal einen Rebound bekommen. Scheiße, ey. Gucken wir mal, wer den Assist of the Game gemacht hat.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. Hits him in stride.
Yep.
Bam, the slam
Das
dunk.
waren wir, ich hab's mir gedacht. Mit dem Dank, sehr gut. Wieder keine Anweisung. Wir müssen gucken, dass wir Verantwortung übernehmen. Wir müssen in eine Position kommen, wo wir sagen können, okay, wir sind diejenigen, die die Punkte reinholen, wenn es sonst keiner tut.
Knicks trail by 10. Calderon at the 1. Hardaway Jr. at the 2.
Okay.
Little General out there with Bargnani.
Relativ frei.
And it's Smith in its small forward.
Das war jetzt scheiße.
That's the 5 for New York right
Das war
now.
wieder zu viel gewollt.
Vasquez kicks to Lowry.
Ich habe dann auch immer irgendwie so einen Tunnelblick. Ich sehe da nicht mehr, wer frei steht.
On the wing, DeRozan. Jumper off the screen. It's
Rebounded.
by Little General.
Smith kann gehen.
Little General's got rebound number 8 now on the night. In Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for
Gibt's
the
doch gar
squad.
nicht.
He's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Vasquez dishes to Johnson. Pass to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. They get it back. Here's Valanciunas.
So, geblockt, wunderbar.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Calderon. He's guarded closely. The pass to Little General. Bargnani inside. And taken away
Scheiße,
by
Mann.
Johnson.
Seht ihr, jetzt habe ich versucht zu passen, aber auch keinen richtig guten Pass irgendwie.
He feeds it to Lowry. There's a screen. Johnson with a screen on Calderon. And it's Lowry penetrating. Kicks it out to Vasquez. The 10-footer. Knocked away. And another shot. Valanciunas.
Gibt's doch gar nicht. Scheiße, ey.
Valanciunas has got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
It's about time somebody scored. This is ugly.
Yeah, grit and grind.
Bleiben drinnen.
Describe it. Every bucket counts double.
Natürlich keine Anweisungen.
Or at least it should count double.
Anthony's checked in for Smith. And Toronto also making a switch.
Es kann doch nicht sein, dass wir so gut spielen, ne? Und dann am Ende doch wieder hinten liegen. Aber wir brauchen gar nicht mehr werfen, das macht keinen Sinn. Wir sind im Moment so down von der Confidence her, denke ich, dass wir da überhaupt gar nicht drüber nachdenken müssen. Ernsthaft Punkte zu machen.
Johnson with a screen on Hardaway. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Hits the three-point bomb.
Leckerlich ist das, Mann. Leckerlich.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Fuck it.
And now Lowry running the floor all by himself. And Johnson with the stuff.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead
Wir haben so gut gespielt im ersten Viertel. Warum wechselt er uns denn dann aus?
Back to Calderon. Passes it to Little General. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Bargnani. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Ja, war wenigstens jemand anderes schuld.
All over, not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that.
Aufpassen, aufpassen.
Calderon against Lowry.
Wow, gut. Hardaway.
Outside Hardaway. Anthony kicks to Calderon. Some nice passing by New York here. Bargnani inside. Here's Little General.
Und wir haben den Korb gemacht. Doch noch Glück gehabt.
Terrence Ross is checked in. Gary Neal.
Immer noch keine Anweisung. 2 Minuten 26 noch.
His message was this: all of us know these guys are capable of exploding and putting up points in a hurry. So I don't want to see anybody
Junge.
giving up until that final
Super.
whistle blows. Guys, back to you.
You got to put bodies on the glass.
Sogar einen Stil gemacht.
Just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better
Schön
job of
aufpassen.
going harder than that to the glass.
Outside Lowry. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Macht er den Korb
So
super
sure he
gut.
could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
Calderon dishes to Anthony. And it's Anthony again missing.
Scheiße.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
To the middle. Here's Ross.
Oh, Mann, wie kann denn sowas sein, ey?
And the Raptors lead by 17.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
And so here we go, just rolling along to the
Wie
finish
bitter
line.
das aber auch ist, ne?
Very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
Wir haben voll
You know,
gut
it's tough to
gespielt
put a
eigentlich.
finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of a season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against
Nein, Mann.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
54 Sekunden noch.
They are trying to run it up on them.
Little gentle the pass to Bargnani.
Glück gehabt, kriegt er noch so ein Foul. Ich meine, nichts, was uns jetzt gut geschrieben wird, aber immerhin.
A different look for New York. Early, he's checked in for Anthony.
Wir dürfen wenigstens drinnen bleiben. Sehr gut.
And Shane Larkin subbed in for Jose Calderon. A new group in now for the Raptors. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas.
Ja, die können ja schön wechseln, wie sie wollen. Das ist ja scheißegal.
And Gary Neal subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Keiner ist hier.
6 to shoot.
Lassen die Zeit jetzt runterlaufen, ordentlich.
And it's wide
Rebounded.
off the rim.
Early.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
The feed now to Shumpert. Inside, 13 feet away. New York, no good that time either. Now Henry.
Komm, Junge. Ist eh egal.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
Ich habe gut gespielt, ich habe geblockt, ich habe Stil gehabt, ich habe 2 Assists gemacht, ich habe 9 Rebounds gemacht, 17 Punkte. 1000 Münzen bekommen. Meiste Zeit auf der Bank gesessen, ey. Scheiße. Oh, Mann, das ist so bitter. So bitter, sage ich euch, ohne Scheiß. Niedriges Ego. Du hast die Plakette niedriges Ego erhalten, weil du ein Teamspieler zu sein scheinst. Mit dieser Plakette zeigst du, dass du bereit bist, persönliche Erfolge dem Erfolg des Teams unterzuordnen. Für diese Plakette gibt es keine Upgrades. Aber wahrscheinlich ist es gut, wenn du ein neues Team suchst, sage ich jetzt mal. Wenn die denken, okay, der ist fürs Team da. Vermute ich jetzt einfach mal. Wir haben jede Menge Fans und alles. Ja, ist eigentlich nicht schlecht. Trotzdem ärgerlich. Gucken gerade nochmal, dass wir was skillen. Hier machen wir mal Jump Shooter. Oder Athletik. Ne, wir machen Athletik und Inside Scorer im Wechsel. Je nachdem, was günstiger ist. Weil so können wir die Dunks dann noch ein bisschen besser machen. Ausdauer ist auch stärker, Einsatz noch besser. Ja, würde ich sagen, machen wir mal einen Cut an der Stelle. Ich bedanke mich immer fürs Zusehen und sage ciao, ciao, bis zum nächsten Mal.